Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat. So what we're going to do today is play with an envelope. And this is just a little, it could be a junk mail envelope, or they're those little, I can't remember, they're like 6 3/4 envelopes, number 6 3/4, I believe. Anyway, it's just an envelope that will fit inside of my journal. So you can use whatever you have. It doesn't have to be this particular kind of envelope. We're just going to decorate the outside. I sprayed it already with some Tim Holtz Distress Oxide Spray in Walnut. And then I sprayed some tea, some strong tea, the instant tea that I make. And then I also dripped some on with my little droppers. And so that's what I ended up doing. And I did it to the back as well. Okay, so we're going to ink it a little bit on that back part, just because I don't like the white back here, but if you like it, you leave it. So how y'all doing? I hope you're doing good. I'm having a good day. Just ran errands this morning and doing videos this afternoon. Pretty much my normal. So we're having trouble with our 3D printer. For the cradles. I mean, nothing like can't be fixed. It's just so frustrating when you're trying to get stuff done and out to people and whatever. And I don't know. They're just doing weird things. Sometimes they're called extruders. The part where the plastic, once it's heated, it comes out. I mean, that's what extruding means, right? So anyway, sometimes they get kind of messed up, so anyway. But that's been a bit of a struggle the last few days. All right, so it's really cool. This reminded me of these wallpapers, the Alaska wallpapers, just the way it came out. So I thought it would be kind of perfect to use, since I've used some of those in this journal. And I know it's already grungy, and why am I inking the edges? But I just want it to be nice and defined and all of that. So what I probably will do is just hook it onto a page, like with a paper clip. So it'll just slide over the page, you know, and put a paper clip. Sorry, I have ink on my fingers because I was spraying some papers like this too. So anyway, I have just some pieces of scrap that I have dug out of my bin over yonder. It's going to be good if I keep using it the way I have been. That'll be very helpful. And then I have one of the pictures from the Bourbon Rose digital download available in my Etsy shop if that is something that you're interested in. I know lots of people don't use digitals, and that's totally fine. You can use anything to make junk journals. Honestly, anything. This deli paper even works good to make some crinkly, crunchy. Either you can make envelopes or other kinds of pockets and pages. And if you dye papers and set them on there, and it'll get all, you know, crinkly like. So yeah, you can use anything. This is just brown paper sacks type stuff that's been painted with white paint, and then once dry, ran through my embosser. So you don't need anything fancy. This is a scrap from my porch prints. And then I have one of my little this and that labels. These are also in my Etsy shop as a digital download. All right, and I know I tell you all this stuff all the time, and some people it bugs, but I tell you because otherwise I get asked. So I just like to offer it up. Doesn't mean you have to go buy it. I just want to tell people where stuff is so that if they do like it and want it, they know where to get it. Okay, so we're going to put some of these pieces on. We're going to then add a little paint and then put the rest on. So thank you for all your kind comments about our little mushroom project. That was super fun. Family project. And I'm sure it will continue because my husband has printed out all kinds of pieces. There, it's like a whole little village. So there's like, oh, this goes here. The mushrooms, and then did I want that there, or what was I doing, I wonder? Don't you hate it when you have a plan and then you like can't remember the plan? Anyhow, there's little benches, there's an archer, you know, and also all the like targets and stuff for archery practice. There's a little gnome. There's a vegetable garden. So yeah, it's definitely a project, but it's good. It gives my husband something creative to do on the days that he's off from work, and I just think it's good for his mind, you know, because work is real bummer sometimes. So I'm glad that he started doing some of that kind of stuff. We used to color together when we were in high school and stuff, and he's always liked, you know, stuff like that. Oh, I was gonna put this under here and I forgot. But yeah, so he does like to do creative things as well. Different style, you know, like I showed you the like warrior and the armor or whatever. I don't know what you would call that, but anyhow, that's what I'm calling it. And, you know, he likes dragons and castles and just all of that jazz. So, but he found those mushrooms, and he's the one that showed it to me, so that was his own fault. But he had a lot of fun. Him and Aiden, really, it's been good for them doing that kind of stuff. And Aiden is my daughter. Theron's not so much into the art thing, but he likes his computer stuff. And so does Dad. So. Just want a little bit of this. This is just acrylic paint. That's all. Here. And I'm not really that worried about the paint being a little wet still, because it'll dry and that'll just hold the picture even more. So, oh, I don't think I inked around this picture at all. Darn. I need a new piece of paper. Oh, I did. Yay. See how my brain works? It's like 2 seconds and I don't remember. I think I will kind of fold it a little bit. My husband and my daughter also read the same type of books. They both like those kind of fantasy. Oh, good. The paint came onto there. That's a good. I think I'm just into this whole sort of worn wallpapery thing that I got going on with this journal. So I want to kind of keep that effect, you know? All right. I'm going to get a new piece of paper. But yeah, so they have fun talking about books that they've read, and they share books. All of that. I read historical fiction, so I don't, nobody reads what I read. But yeah. All right. There is the front, and I want to leave it like that because I like that. I might put a little script over there, maybe. Where's my stamp? I like that wallpaper effect, but I wouldn't mind having a little script stamped onto it. there's that. So then we're gonna do a little decorating on this side as well. Kind of down over here, I think. I had it the other direction before, but I decided I wanted it this direction. So hopefully this isn't messed up now, going the wrong direction. If it is, we'll just play with it until we like it. Scooch it up a little bit. So yeah, if we ever get like the whole little village done, I'll show you guys what we got. Oh, forgot to put that piece down. It's all right, I'll just do this sort of thing. I like the postcard part. Okay, and then I have this lovely lady. Will stand there. I'll probably put a little more paint. It's just icky windy today. I mean, the sun comes out, but then it gets cloudy, and then, like, I think the clouds are coming over now, so if it gets darker, I apologize. It's just icky out there today. Icky, icky. I might put a little something over here, because like I said, I switched sides. So I kind of messed that up. Make that work. So yeah, it's really easy to junky stuff up, you know, make it look old or real grungy and stuff. You just need coffee, tea, like those oxides. You can use the ones in the stamp pad as well, because you can, you know, put them on a piece of plastic or something like that, spritz a little water and then dab your piece into it. That works. Or you can use the sprays. But yeah, it doesn't take much to get that. And the reason I used that glue for this is because it's a thicker bit of, this was printed on cardstock, so. And I don't remember where I got that. I think it was that Antique Papery, I believe it's called. That's an old piece that I've had kicking around for a while, so. Just gonna put a little paint on here too. I should have used a wider brush, but the whatchamacallit, oxide goes right into that paint. But I like how it ends up looking. I don't want the flap to cover her after all that, right? Put some of this on here too. Okay. So we're going to let that dry. I'm going to scooch it over here. And then we're going to make a journaling card to go in the envelope. our mess a little bit here. Okay, so for that, I thought maybe I'd use a piece of this wallpaper since that envelope goes so well with this wallpaper. I'm not sure what part I want. Maybe I'll do it like that. I'm going to tear a little bit off the edge so that I have torn edges. You really got to hold everywhere you're going to tear. See, I didn't hold in the middle, so I didn't get a good tear. And this set, I get the question a lot about these. They are the We Are Memory Keepers, and it's a set of 3 rulers, and you can get them on Amazon. You can find them if you want to go through my Amazon Associates link. You can find them in like where my list is of public, you know, items that I use, basically is what it is. And this is just glue book pages that I used to have here instead of the brown paper bag. I just have a million of them glued together. So I try to use them too whenever I can. Oh my gosh. Sticky, gluey, inky, painty mess. That's me. Okay, I have this rose from the kit. I thought we could use, I don't know what with, but we'll figure that out. I do have more of that wallpapery stuff. Or whatever, this isn't wallpaper, but you know, it's this. This way. No, I like this long way. This was just ledger paper that I painted. Same as the other. I might just do the rose because I kind of like, you know, just the rose in there. Mess that up a little bit more. It's like layers of wallpaper because that's the way it gets. Okay, glue stick. I can't see it. There's too many lights and cameras and junk above me. Right in my eyesight, line of sight. That's why I end up going, because I can't see things. It's kind of silly. Okay, ink this. I haven't done anything more to the cover. I'm trying to think if I want to do anything more to it. I kind of just really like those roses on there. Okay, just needs a little something else. I think I'm going to grab my Sears and Roebuck. Hold on just a second. I love these books. This is my one from Heidi. Thank you, Heidi. I kind of like that. And I like that too. They're kind of on opposite sides though. I think I can get this. It's like how to take measurements. Okay. How much of this do I want? I don't know if it's even going to work because it's kind of a weird. It's kind of ripped her hair. That's not working for me. What about, let's see. You know, sometimes it just doesn't work. It'll get used somewhere, that's for sure. Let's see if we can find a cool sticker or something. Got our rose. This is from Amazon. It's a whole book of, oh, that's kind of cool, huh? Washi stickers. I'm going to put this in there. Oops, sorry, I did not mean to bump you guys. We got a flower. We don't need flowers. Oopsie. Secret sauce. I'm liking the green. I think it's because of the green and the rose. I mean, because I'm not finding pink or anything, so. You go, girl. Sorry, I didn't figure this part out. I at least got as far as I did with getting it together, which is pretty good for me. There's always things, you know, that you don't know you want on there. Owls are kind of cool. Like that one too, and that one. I think the green would give it more of a pop, though. Well, oh, that one's kind of cool. This first page got all munched. Oh, kind of neat. Maybe I'll use that one. After all that, right? It was on the very first page if I'd have gone the right direction. Okay, let's put this down. It's always the way. Always the way. It's munched, but you know me, I like them kind of munched, so I'm fine with that. I don't know what happened. It was just that first page. All the other pages were fine. but the sticker itself is fine, so ta-da! Just gonna kind of crunch it up down here. Beauty-muss. Maybe a label or something up here. I want that or like green. Possibly green, huh? Yep, that's the one. Of course, because it's not all the way cut out. But it's a square, so it should, or a rectangle, so it should go pretty quick. It's these kind of things that are a pain to cut on camera because they take forever. And I would add a little paint to this too, but the problem is with the digital in the background back here, it will turn pink, which I noticed already on the envelope on just those little bits where there was a digital. I mean, it'll be fine on there, but this whole background is digital, so it's the weirdest. Even if it's sat for a while, it still does it. It's kind of crazy. I might just touch it around the edges a little, around here just a little bit, because the sticker will be fine. Sorry, my stomach is grumbling and rumbling. I don't know. Apologize. I ate, so it just does that. Okay. So then on the back, we're going to put this, or do I want this? This is from doing gel plate. This is in the digital. This goes better because it's that same color of pink. Oh my goodness. I don't know what that was called. Big old mess. That's what that was called. Too long. That's good because I can fix this end. Not that it mattered, it still looked good, but all the better. Just a tiny, tiny sliver off. I went and got myself a cup of tea and it's going to be cold now. I'm going to have a sip. Hold on. Yum, yum. Do love a cup of tea. Sorry. The motorcycles are back. I have no understanding of motorcycles. I'm not really positive why they have to be revved so much, but I'm assuming there's some reason. That's not my dad's thing. Or my husband. So. Okay. And this will get stitched around as well. But I like it. And then we have our envelope. That's all dry now. Oh, you know what we should do is a little stamping. Okay, and maybe I'll do a little one here as well. All right, I will stitch around this and I will be right back. Okay, I am back and we are all stitched around. And in that very short span of time when I stitched around this, it started to dump snow like crazy, and now it's already almost stopped. Did the same thing yesterday, and just dumped snow and hail and all kinds of stuff. And then it stopped and melted and gone. And it's probably gonna do the same. You know when spring's coming here, because this is the kind of weather we get. Literally sun shining 1 minute, dumping snow, snow stops. I mean, it's just crazy sometimes in the spring with the weather. Up, down, and all around. I don't know if this is where this is going to stay, but I'm just kind of showing you what my thoughts are with it. And it'll be like that. And then, of course, the inside looks much more interesting than you might perceive. So, anyhow, we are cruising right along. This baby's just about done. Just needs to be stitched in to its cover, and yeah, it's fat. So anyhow, I hope you guys are enjoying this, and I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me, all of you. I appreciate you guys more than words can say. Well, I wouldn't be doing what I love. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will chat with you guys again tomorrow. Love you guys. Talk later. Bye now.